Hi guys, it's Rebecca, your independent Scentsy consultant, and I have the Woods Scents, the Wood family scented. That's the right way to say it. I'm not even sure how to say this. I feel tongue-tied right now. Okay, so Scentsy has categories of scents. There's bakery, fruity, floral, fresh, woods, and spice. And so the woods is what I'm going to go through with you today on this video. I've done them all. Woods is actually the last one I'm getting to because I was waiting on one scent in particular, which I had, and then I sold, and then I got again, and then I sold it again, and I just kept forgetting to throw it in the box so that I could do this video for you guys. And so I'm just going to use my tester. Consultants have the option to buy tester scents just so that people can try out, just to get an idea. Me personally, the tester gives a great idea of how it's going to smell, but I have found that the actual wax bar smells a lot better than the tester. I probably will always keep the tester scents just because it's nice to have, and especially when a new season comes in, you can get those testers really quick, and so you have an idea. But just personally, I think that on a customer side of it, you are a lot better off smelling the wax bar. So you just get a much better idea. You get a much better feel for what that scent is going to actually smell like. So the Woods scents, Scentsy describes them as full-bodied and masculine. They include notes like cedar, sandalwood, pine, and leather. The wood scents are some of my absolute favorite. I tend to reach for the wood scents and the fresh scents the most. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to talk about the bar. I'm going to read to you the description that Scentsy has, and then I'm going to give you my honest opinion. And please know when I say honest, if I think it stinks, I'm going to tell you. Because there are some Scentsy bars that I don't like. You might love them, but they're just, that's what makes the world a wonderful place, is everybody's different. Everybody sees things in a unique way that you should be open to hearing. You don't have to agree with them. Just be open to hearing what they say. So what we're going to start with is Barefoot Beach, which is one of my personal favorites. Barefoot Beach was one of the 10 new scents that Scentsy released when the new spring and summer collection came out. And Scentsy describes Barefoot Beach as warm sand beckons as sweet coconut and macadamia wander over island driftwood. Okay. Let me smell this. I already know I love it. I have a story to tell about this one. This smells like I just lost the great words. I had some great words to say about this and I just lost it. This is a really nice clean scent. It's definite beach. What I feel like I smell, what I imagine when I smell is you've been at the beach, you spent the day in the sun, your skin is all warm and kind of tingling. You're feeling very relaxed and you're just in a state of bliss. That is what this scent does for me. So, story with this one is I used to be a candle person before I was turned on to Scentsy. And there was one scent, one brand of candle, one company that I absolutely loved. And it's primarily what I purchased. And they had a candle, a scent that they named Sun and Sand. If you know this brand, you already know probably which candle brand this is, but I'm not going to say the brand. But the name of the name of the candle was Sun and Sand. And I loved it. It was fairly subtle, but it did the same thing that this scent does for me. It just left you in a state of bliss. Just because I am in a state of bliss when I'm at the beach, and this scent really makes me feel like, it really reminds me of the beach. So I've been hoping, among all hopes, that Scentsy would come out with something that smelled like this Sun and Sand candle. And they did it with this. And I cannot tell you how happy I am. This is already in my club. I think if it's not, it's getting in there. I absolutely love Barefoot Beach. If you love scents like what I just described, you will also love Barefoot Beach. Now, here's the cool thing. The next one I'm going to talk about is Bonfire Beach. And Bonfire Beach and Barefoot Beach smell amazing together. Okay, Scentsy describes Bonfire Beach as toasted marshmallows smoldering over white flint and sandalwood harmonize with salty sea air and ocean spray. Okay, I just got an idea. You could do Barefoot Beach, Bonfire Beach, and you could do sea salt mist, which I happen to get every month. And you can also do Coastal Sunset. I'm going to write that down. You got a mixer coming soon. Those 4 scents. And the reason I say 4 is because I have like 10 warmers in my house. 2 of them are actually in bedrooms. I have another one that's in a bedroom. It's like a guest bedroom, but it's not turned on right now. It got unplugged and I just don't want to get down there and find the plug for it. So it's not plugged back in. And I don't care if I get judged for that. Anyway, so basically that was made with 8 warmers that are kind of scattered throughout my house. So I will use 4 bars every time I change out my wax. Yes, that's probably excessive. And no, I do not care. I am a wax hoarder. I love wax. I love scent. I love good scent. And I'm going to scent my house to my merry little delight. And you are free to think that is excessive. And I am free to not have my feelings hurt by it. So there you go. All right. So I just told you what's coming. So be prepared. All right. Bonfire Beach is described as toasted marshmallows smoldering over white flint and sandalwood harmonize with seas. And I just read this to you guys. I just realized that. So anyway, it smells good. I already know I like it. It does really smell like a fire, and a fire that you would have on the beach. I don't know how much toasted marshmallow I get from this scent, but it's nice. You definitely, that smoldering smell that you have from a fire, yes, that is a prevalent smell in that bar. It's amazing. I love that scent. Okay, let's move on. Coastal Sunset. I love this scent. Scentsy describes this as creamy coconut and sandalwood set the scene for the warm amethyst amber. I don't know about the amethyst amber. Sandalwood and coconut, definitely. I have a friend and friend/customer that she feels like this smells like Tahitian Twilight. So I think I like Coastal Sunset better. So if you know Tahitian Twilight, they are definitely in the same family. They complement each other. They smell similar. But I like this one better. Coastal Sunset is a favorite of mine. It is one I was really looking forward to this, being able to get this in again because I had it in my club. I'm pretty sure I took it out of my club. And if you don't know what club is, Scentsy Club is a subscription service that is free to join. You add Scentsy products to it. I would recommend, you can add things that are currently available, but the wax is what they will continue sending to you even when it is no longer being made. So you go from season to season. Let's say, I'm trying to think of something. Okay, Around the Campfire. That was a scent that was popular. Fall, winter scents. Hayrides was another one. Those, and I actually have both of those in in a club. I have 3 clubs. They were both popular in the fall and winter collection. You cannot purchase them off the website anymore. You probably can purchase them from other consultants. So if you put them in your Scentsy Club, Scentsy will keep sending them to you, and you can choose to have it arrive on a monthly basis, bi-monthly basis, or a quarterly basis. So Scentsy Club is an amazing thing. And if you don't have one, you need to get one in your life, because not only do you save on shipping, you get a reduced shipping fee with your Scentsy Club. You also get 10% off once your order reaches $30 or more. And then when you reach $60 or more, you get a half price item. So Scentsy Club is an amazing thing. I'm absolutely in love with my Scentsy clubs, because I have more than one. Okay, Desert Twilight is next. And this is one that I just can't seem to hang on to the scent. I keep selling it because I do vendor shows. So obviously you have to have, tangible product right there in front of the customer to really do well in a vendor show. So I just can't keep Desert Twilight. I keep selling it because I do a couple a month. Desert Twilight is described by Scentsy as Segura blossom stands tall over warm clay and sandalwood at golden hour. What is golden hour? What exactly is golden hour? For me, that's like the sun is setting, the sky is kind of golden. But leave a comment and tell me what golden hour is to you. Cause I got to think of the Golden Girls when we talk about golden hour. I don't know. Let's see. You definitely get sandalwood. I was recently in just like a consultant collaboration meeting, and one consultant was saying they did not like desert twilight. I think I like it. Problem is, I cannot keep this bar around long enough to actually test it out and see if I like it. That's not a bad problem to have. I'm very grateful for that problem. Please take note of that. I just like to be able to have the bar for a minute. But if you're watching and you're one of the people who is the reason I cannot keep a desert twilight bar, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for buying all my desert twilight and I didn't have it. That is a problem that is amazing to have. So I'm fortunate to have that problem. So thank you. I like desert twilight. Definitely looking forward to the day that I can warm it and give a little better opinion on it. But until the meantime, thank you very much for creating a problem for me, such as that one. Okay, next is Mystery Man. This one was around last year too, so I already know I like it. Mystery Man is described by Scentsy as warm white cedar, green verbena, and citrusy bergamot, and a perfectly spiced, sensual fragrance. This smells like fresh man who had just put cologne on. I'm just putting that out there. This is a good scent. It smells like aftershave and soap. It's so nice. It's up there on the rank with Axe. If you are familiar with Axe, and I don't know how popular Axe is today, but I know a few years ago, Axe was a very popular body wash, and it was popular for being very manly scented. And Mystery Man is very manly scented. It's very masculine smelling. If you like that, maybe you don't like the smell of man, and that's okay. I'm glad you're here watching, sitting at home or wherever you are sitting watching me talk about this, and I do not want to smell a man. Thank you for watching, but I like to smell a man. That one's nice. I really like that Mystery Man. Okay, next is Weathered Leather. This is absolutely one of my favorites. I love the smell of leather. Scentsy describes this as step into an old-fashioned saddle shop brimming with dark suede, tooled leather, and vintage saddles over a backdrop of oak. I think that is a very accurate description of this because it really does smell like leather. There is a very oiled leather scent. That's not really in the description. But so I'm getting some kind of oil scent to it, but it's a nice scent. I do recommend Weathered Leather if you are a leather person. That's a bit of a tongue twister, Weathered Leather. But it's still nice. It's a good scent. It does smell nice in the warmer, as this is coming from someone I've had Weathered Leather in and out of my Scentsy Club. There's some times that I'm like, I don't want to get this every month. I'll just buy it from the catalog. But who knows? Scentsy might take it away one season and then you'll need it in your Scentsy Club so you can keep getting it. Okay. White Amber and Teak. And Scentsy describes this as alluring amber and teak flirt with fresh bergamot. It's been a while since I've smelled this one. This one's nice. I was thinking that this was going to be a little strong, but it's not. This one would probably do well with Weathered Leather and Mystery Man. We'll find something else to see what it goes with. Desert Twilight. The four of them would probably do really well together. Okay. White Amber and Teak is a good one. I mean, I like the wood scent, so it's not a surprise that I liked every single one of these. Okay. That is all the wood scents that I have for you. That's all that's in the spring and summer catalog currently. Maybe they'll come out with something else, and I will definitely be sharing it with you. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment and tell me which of these that you liked the best, or maybe you want to try and find out which one you like the best. Thank you for watching. Please remember to click like and subscribe. Head on over to Facebook and like my page, Rebecca Grooms Independent Scentsy Consultant. I'm also on Instagram at Mrs. Grooms 4. Thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe. And until next time, happy smelling. Bye.